Hi. Are you wondering how you can improve your English speaking and writing skills? If so, welcome. You have come to the right place. I am not a native speaker of English, but I have got a perfect score in TOEFL IBT speaking. And if I can do that, you can do that too. Today I'm going to do a mock test of TOEFL IBT integrated speaking. And after that, I review my own response in terms of the 3 scoring criteria. Let's do it.
Okay, you might have heard of such animals. Do you know the brown tree snake? The name gives you an idea of what it looks like. It lives on trees, and it's brown. And it's pretty big, reaching 2 meters in length sometimes. This snake is originally from Australia, but in the 20th century, some of those snakes were brought into Guam, which is an American island. We don't know how they got there. I think when logs were imported from Australia to the island, the snakes were hiding among the logs, but I don't have any evidence in my favor. Anyway, those snakes are so fierce, and they prey on bird eggs. Since they are perfectly good at climbing up trees, they can reach any bird eggs that they see. Unfortunately, there was a rapid decline of the native bird population. Had the brown tree snakes never reached the island, Guam would still be abundant with the beautiful local birds today.
Okay, an invasive species is a species of a creature that is taken from its original habitat to another location, and they sometimes cause trouble because the local creatures living in the new environment are not used to fighting back, and therefore they can easily become endangered. And the professor gave an example, the brown tree snake. This snake is originally from Australia, but for an unknown reason, they were taken to Guam. And since they are pretty good at climbing trees, they ate so many bird eggs, and that resulted in a steep decline in the local beautiful bird population. So this is how invasive species can be quite dangerous to the local creatures. Okay, let's review my speech in terms of these scoring criteria. I'll start with delivery. Delivery evaluates fluency and clear pronunciation. And I don't think I had too many problems here because I was quite fluent throughout, and I don't think I mispronounced any word. But there's one thing that I noticed while listening back to my speech. So this is how invasive species can be. I tend to say too much. Kind of way too much. This is something that I never noticed while speaking. Does this negatively affect my score? Probably, but I think it's acceptable because, to summarize so much information into a 1-minute time frame, it's really difficult, even for native speakers. So I don't think this will affect my score too negatively. Okay, let's move on to language use. Language use is about grammar and vocabulary. Let's take a listen to this part of my speech. And that resulted in a steep decline. A steep decline. A steep decline. This is pretty high-level vocabulary. Steep decline means a sudden drop in the number of something. A steep decline. Alright, finally, let's look at topic development. I was able to summarize pretty much all the important information from both the reading and the listening, so I think I did fine. But there's one piece of information that I did not include in my speech.
We don't know how they got there. I think when logs were imported from Australia to the island, the snakes were hiding among the logs, but I don't have any evidence in my favor.
So this is something that I did not mention in my speech, but I think this is okay because this piece of information, how the snakes got to Guam, this is not like super important. Even without this information, I can make myself understood. So remember, even if you delete one tiny piece of information, you can still get the highest score. Okay, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.